Hello, users. Welcome back to the Consulting Detective Network. I am once again joined by Midi Mayo, and we are here with more Aviary Attorney. Cases in Bird Law? I don't actually think it has a subtitle. That's just what I'm calling it. Let's see. Last time we had a fake Spanish prince. There's actually a private eye. Help us stop a swan who was partially responsible for a death not go to prison. And the judge was actually responsible for the death. It was very weird. Basically, it feels like we're very close to the French Revolution.
Oh, yeah. Even, like, the characters in the game are kind of, like, get ready for the revolution.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well get the hell out.
Yeah, the swan was afterwards like, hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Because shit's gonna get real bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we did not start the next case.
I don't believe so. Like, once we finished the other case, we...
Yeah, it gave us the, hey,
okay.
would you like to save here? Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be likely a shorter stream. We are starting a little bit late, which is to be clear, absolutely okay. So don't be worried. Wow, I can't speak. Don't worry about the time. We will continue on. Although, I think for housekeeping, I think the next stream will not be for 2 weeks. Is that right? 21st?
More than likely, yeah, because next weekend is my birthday. So
Yeah. If you're not already, please go follow the wonderful Midi Mayo.
It's Virgo season, gamers.
It's what now?
Virgo.
Oh, I heard Ergo season. I'm like, getting a new chair for yourself? You should, but like...
No, I mean, I just got a new chair, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I do enjoy ergonomics.
Yes.
Oh wait, you suddenly sound like you went into the 5 rooms across. I don't know what happened. And I can't hear you at all. Hello? Let me see if you're lighting up on Discord at all. Doesn't look like it. Oh, no sound on the stream either. We are dealing with some technical difficulties. It would not be a stream with Midi Mayo included if there wasn't at least a little scuff. Steeple Dinas on my channel is asking, how are ya? What's the plans for today's stream? So I can at least answer this while Silver does some poking around. We're playing Aviary Attorney. It is a bird law lawyer investigation game. And this is the 6th arc that we're on. It's very entertaining. I wasn't sure what to expect when we first started playing it, but yeah, it's really good. It's not my usual genre of game to play.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yes, I don't know what's going on. I might need a new XLR cable. That was weird. Yeah, so for behind the scenes, at one point we were talking about maybe playing Ace Attorney, but that game's long as hell. Like,
It is.
I want to say the first one is what, 20-ish hours or something like that. So we wanted to check this out. This has been on my radar for a long time. It fit the Consulting Detective Network perfectly, and it fit in with Midi's schedule and my schedule. Some stuff's coming up in October that's going to make me very busy. I don't know what's going on. I will have to dig into that deeper. I'm hoping it's just an XLR problem, or if it's not an XLR problem, I might need a new interface, which would suck, but I can make it work. Anyway, we are on the 6th quote-unquote episode, right? Hold on. Let me look at my freaking archives. We are going to be just starting the third case. Yes, this will be the 6th episode. Which we don't know anything about. So with that said, let me switch over to the actual game scene.
You're femming.
Don't worry about it.
I think you need to change your button.
I need to change the button. I do need to change the button. It'll happen at some point. Don't worry about it. Hi.
Woohoo.
Do I remember the July Revolution? Of course. How could I ever forget? The chanting, the violence. Do you have any audio right now?
There's no audio right
now. Okay, great. The smell of gunpowder. 3 glorious days.
Now there's audio.
Birds.
Geez, so we didn't even get like even more before the revolution. It just smacked in.
Well.
Is that Mousy?
I don't know. Ooh. Seems
Is the
a little
audio
quiet.
loud enough on your end?
No, but I can fix that.
Okay.
There we go.
The Sleeping City. Can't believe he's skipping work again. I swear, if I find that moping bird brain at the Canarjoix.
I like blackjack. Leave me alone.
Ah, finally. Good morning, Falcon.
Morning, Spat.
No, wait. It's 2 in the afternoon. That means the official greeting is... Where the hell have you been, lazy bones?
It's far too early for this level of roasting. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. Sauvignon?
No way. We've got important business to discuss, and I can't do that if you're half drunk.
Mon Dieu, give me a break. I haven't had a good night's sleep since the trial.
Something on your mind?
Actually, yes. It was what that wolf judge said. About a revolution.
Pshaw, that guy was off his rocker.
He had a rocker?
Besides, if we worried about every potential French Revolution, we would never get any work done. Am I right?
I mean, Unsecret Crush last time did say they do in fact like to revolt. So, probably not. Yeah, maybe you're right. Worrying doesn't do us any good. Tell me about this, quote-unquote, important business you wanted to discuss.
Oh yeah, the business.
Business for Cusco.
Cusco's business. A letter. This one's from the Paris Police Department. Fancy wax seal and everything.
That is indeed a fancy seal. Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors.
All right. Monsieur Falcon, meet me on the rooftop cafe opposite the
Place de Bastille.
Place de la Bastille. That just felt like it missed a letter, so I was like, huh, I have a proposal. Regards, Inspector Voletry.
I say. No. Oh, that's you.
That's it. How terse.
Berlerti's lever.
Oh, we got his
wow.
letter.
Berlerti's letter. The letter's been added to your inventory. A proposal from the inspector. Interesting.
Do you have any idea what sort of proposal he has in mind?
Well, I'm engaged, so I'm definitely not taking his hand in marriage. Not a clue. Oh wait, no, he's
Wait, is
not the
Falcon
Edgeworth.
engaged?
That's right. No, I was just making stuff up.
Oh,
But he's not the Edgeworth, the Edgeworth equivalent. That's what, Cocorico?
yeah.
Yes,
I didn't know. I didn't know the Ace Attorney guys were like engaged.
they're
Well,
not.
not to each other,
They're
but
not like at all. But that game, if you view it from a certain perspective, is the most gay innuendo or implicated game that Nintendo's ever put out. Even
oh,
more
I'm
so
sure.
than Splatoon.
Oh wow, more than Splatoon? That's
Oh
saying a
yeah.
lot, actually.
I guess
That's
so. I
saying a
guess
lot,
Nintendo only
actually.
published it in some areas. It's technically a Capcom game, so maybe that makes sense. But
Mm. So we're gonna meet him and find out?
nope.
May as well. Just nah, brother.
I don't know what sort of proposal the inspector has in mind, but we would be foolish to reject it without even hearing him out. Grab your coat.
All right, no dilly dallying. I like it. Ah, but before I forget, I need to drop by the hospital at some point.
Oh, right, we owe money.
Yeah.
What did you eat this time?
No, that's not like that. Well, not entirely. I need to pay for the bill from my last visit.
Oh, that's reasonable. Sure, we can pay a visit. But the inspector's call should take priority, I think.
Tuesday, the 25th.
This isn't London, so we can't say Tuesday, but
Well, I don't know how to put a French accent on it.
neither do I, so don't worry about it.
All
We
right,
literally
regardless.
can only go to the Place de la Bastille.
Yeah. Brr. It's far too cold to be meeting on the top of a rooftop cafe. Why couldn't the inspector have chosen a comfier location?
Who knows? Maybe the inspector likes the view because it reminds him of his days guarding the old Bastille under the Ancien regime.
Wait, you think the inspector worked here during the Ancien regime? Do you think that's how he got his war wounds?
It was a joke, Sparrows. I'm pretty sure the inspector isn't that old. Oh, it is his gay lover. No, I'm joking.
Well,
Okay, as I say, like, who was this?
well.
This was you, right?
It wasn't. He just showed up.
Severin, what are you doing here?
Settle down, JJ. Just like you, I was invited here by the inspector. What could he want with all three of us? It is hardly unusual for the lawyers and the police of France to collaborate. The inspector probably has a big here we go, investigative role that requires all
Yeah.
hands on deck. A big investigative role sounds juicy. Ah, by the way, did you hear what happened to Judge Romulus?
Hey, Robot
Resubscription
Spacer.
received.
Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me give Robot Spacer a shout out.
Sure. Oh, also, I'm gonna get you while you're doing that. How
You're gonna do
dare you
what?
resubscribe to me on our own stream? Shaking my head.
I mean, the subscription was up. Why would I not resubscribe to you? Also, it's your birthday
Wow,
coming
what a
up.
good friend. My birthday is coming up. On a good old lucky Friday the 13th.
That requires me to believe in luck. No, what?
He escaped from prison before we could even try him. Rumor has it that the wolf bribed his jailkeeper and fled for the hills.
I doubt that. So he escaped justice.
For now. But don't fret, nobody manages to escape the long arm of the law forever. Speaking of which...
Ah, good. You're all here.
Excuse me, Monsieur Mr. Inspector Volatis, sir. Falcon and I were wondering, did you get your injuries while defending the old Bastille prison?
Don't drag me into this, you fool. I was joking. You impudent whelps. I am not that old, nor my herbs and spices. I sustained these injuries when I was in the July Revolution 18 years ago. Okay, so that was a flashback.
Ah.
I was a royal guard, just a lowly peon. The air was thick with gunpowder and blood.
Oh, great. Now you've set him off.
We were given the order to charge at the rebel barricade. My comrades and I fastened our bayonets. Suddenly, boom! Without warning, a gunpowder keg exploded. Comrades were dead, and I was heavily wounded. When I looked up and saw a lumen figure standing between the gargoyles of Notre Dame, it was the Viridian killer himself.
So they say that the inspector's not that old. So...
That would make sense.
I'm assuming he's like 60 for some reason. So if it was like about 20 years ago, he would have been 40. So I guess he's younger. He might even be younger than that.
So the French Revolution, the July Revolution was 1830. What year does this take place? So if 1830, then 18 years ago, so it was 1848 roughly. Obviously, we don't know if these things match up 1 to 1. But yeah, if he wasn't around for the other, yeah, probably in his 50s or so. You know, it might even be in our like picture book.
Oh yeah, we could always check that out. I probably passed him. A
Nope.
grumpy war veteran.
Does not say.
Doesn't say. I'm curious though.
On Secret Crush, we were just talking about it. 1848, we believe.
Ahem. This is a fascinating story, Inspector, but perhaps you could tell us why we're here.
Ah, right. Of course. Why we are here. What I am about to tell you is to remain strictly confidential. You understand? It is a matter of national security. So you take all of the cumin and the herbs and garlic, and then you raise the chicken to 380 degrees. Anyway, as you've probably heard, France is under a threat from a certain heinous group. Revolutionary. Revolutionaries. Indeed, rebels. There is a storm brewing in the shadow of Paris. We, the Paris Police Department, have known about it for months. No, years. In every tavern, on every street corner, people talk of organizing protests and overthrowing the government. The king has ordered for public gatherings to be dispersed and newspapers to be censored. The whispers of dissent remain.
I just realized these were chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them is a chicken. One of them... Well, two of them are chickens.
I think so. We're still not 100% sure on Valerity, but I think he's a chicken. Or, I mean, a rooster,
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a rooster, and then the other two are like,
Well,
A
so
falcon.
yeah, Cocorico is definitely a rooster. Falcon is a falcon.
Yeah, probably a peregrine falcon,
Mhm.
or however you pronounce it.
Peregrine, yes.
Peregrine, yeah. And sparrow said it's a sparrow.
I would hope so. That'd be weird otherwise.
Yeah, I thought he was a crow for like a minute before I knew his name.
I think the jail guard is meant to be a crow.
Yeah.
No surprises there. You take away an angry citizen's ability to speak, they will get even angrier. Indeed. And that's why it's paramount that we find and strike at the heart of the rebel group as soon as possible. I'm sorry, are you hiring me to go undercover? I am a lawyer.
But also, like, the rebel group is full of wolves.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we're gonna blend in with a beak.
We'll see.
Hello, Pixie. Welcome. Na says, I love a good peregrine, not gonna lie. Yeah, I had a character that was a peregrine falcon, so I had researched them a little bit.
Alright. And for that, I need your help. What exactly do you want us to do? Interview citizens, scout locations, find the secret rebel meeting location that has escaped the eyes of the police. You know, the basics.
Basically everything. Do we have any leads?
Just the one. We know that the rebels are having weapons supplied to them by a crooked merchant. Oh boy. who is only referred to as the croque monsieur, which is a delicious sandwich.
Ah, like the sandwich?
What?
The croque monsieur. It's a hot sandwich. Cheese, ham, a little bechamel.
Bechamel.
Throw some peppers on it. If it's a Friday night.
This has nothing to do with sandwiches. Croque monsieur is the alias of an accomplished and notoriously dangerous arms dealer. In any case, that's everything the Parisian police know. Man, I want a croque monsieur. Have you ever had one?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so take a ham and cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Put some extra cheese in it. And then you grill it like it's a grilled cheese sandwich. And then on top of it, you put a layer of bechamel. Bechamel? Which is basically a cheese sauce.
So it's horrible for people who are lactose intolerant.
Oh, it's the worst. You should not. You would be in a bad place. And then there's also a croque madame, which I can't remember what the difference is. Hold on now. I gotta pull this up. Alright, chat. You're gonna be hungry alongside me. Let me,
Speaking of sandwich, I'm gonna take a bite of
You
mine
please
over
do.
here.
Oh, is the egg on top of it that makes it the croque madame? Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna add a little browser source. Just sandwich. Just put that in there.
What's a chamel anyway?
Bechamel, it's a cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce is what Silver says.
There's a croque monsieur.
Funny enough, I'm not too crazy about cheese. Like, I think cheese is alright, but
I
like,
can't talk to you anymore. No.
yeah,
No.
I was just about to say, some people are like crazy about cheese. That'd be a deal breaker, and you're just like, Midi?
No, it's
Midi?
whatever people like. I don't have any problems with that. Cheese for me is it's a very versatile thing, and which is probably one of the reasons why I like it so much.
Mm-hmm.
But with this too, just the way that it's grilled and everything like that gives it a certain. Oh yeah, what a Secret Crush said in my chat, Mr. Crunch and Mrs. Crunch. This is the croque madame. I would love to have either. It would be delicious right now, which is hilarious because I only ate lunch
Oh, I'm looking. Oh.
like 2 hours ago. Okay. Reference material done. Man, I'm hungry. Anyway, go back over here.
I wonder what kind of weapons this guy is selling if it has references to a sandwich.
I don't know. My bet, I'm going to call this early, is that it's not a person, it's a meeting place, and it's at a cafe. That's everything. That's all you have to demonstrate after years of tracking?
Well, the police service sucks. Naturally, as a public prosecutor, it is my duty to help the police with their investigative work. I would be honored to lend any and all assistance.
They really want you to use that word a lot today.
They do, and they want me to trip it up. Suck up.
That is very good to hear, Monsieur Cocorico. What about you, Falcon? Well, to be honest, Inspector, I don't quite understand why you're asking me. I'm a private defense attorney. I work for citizens who get stuck in legal trouble. Rebel hunting isn't quite my forte. You want to know why I'm at... I can't get it. Original recipe. You want to know why I'm asking you. Look around you, Falcon. We are surrounded by corruption and incompetence. The judges are bloodthirsty wolves. The jailers are thieving ravens. Wow. And the National Guard are sitting ducks.
Have we actually seen the National Guard?
No, we've not seen a duck in this game.
Ducks.
We've seen some swans.
We have seen some swans.
Look at the slackers and dullards who supposedly protect and serve this country. Nobody cares about justice anymore. You saw my shameful display at the previous trials. Those are the results I produce with imbeciles to assist me. But you three, you care. Falcon, I saw you defending Dame Cantaline and Prince Juan. I heard of your escapades around the city, frantically collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Frankly, you did more investigative work over the last month than I've seen any policeman do in a year. Not including myself, of course. But Dame Cataline. It doesn't matter. You have passion and conviction. I really do wonder if we could have gotten her convicted. Huh. You have passion and conviction. Then you aren't a total bird brain. But my book, that makes you a fantastic investigator. Even if that is not your job description. So what do you say? Do you want to sit around your office, twiddling your thumbs until another pointless job offer falls in your lap? Yeah, a little bit. Or do you want to track down this opportunity and do something great and help us track down the animals who wish to harm our glorious nation? It's your game, Eddie. You choose.
Are we really patriotic?
Oh, this is your choice.
I wish there was a secret third option that was like,
pay me.
yeah, I'll help, in parentheses, I guess.
Yeah, I'm with you.
For democracy.
But to say, like, there's no democracy here. It's a monarchy.
Yeah. I guess I'm honored to help my country.
I would be... No, wrong voice. I would be honored to help my country, Inspector. Consider us on board. Excellent. This is just what I wanted to hear.
I had no idea you were such a patriot, JJ.
There's nothing wrong with a little national pride. Oh, almost forgot. You change the resolution you're streaming to me.
I thought I had it at the lowest.
You're at 720p.
Ah. There we go. Potato quality.
Because I don't need the high quality. Our lovely viewers do.
Oh, Nas corrected. Instead of for democracy, just, oh, for the monarchy.
Yep. Or his
Frozen,
royal shortiness.
You hit the button.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, pride is fine and all, but do we get any compensation for this?
Here, I set it to a mode that if I accidentally hit the button, it shouldn't sound really any different.
Cool.
There we are. Of course. Here's 50 francs. You'll receive another 50 upon the completion of your work. $100 to put ourselves in harm's way?
Yeah, just 50 francs. Ugh. Being undersold. Also, like, I haven't seen what else you can do with money in the game except for playing
Gambling.
cards. Yeah, gambling.
Hush, Sparrowson. This is a great opportunity. I don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. You already have all the key facts of the investigation. Find the elusive Croque Monsieur. Find where the rebels are congregating. And those are your 2 tasks. 3 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, usually they give us like a week.
Normally they give us like a couple of days.
Yeah.
I will check up on your progress in the 3 weeks' time. See what you accomplished by then.
I'll be doing my own independent investigation into the rebel group, JJ. So I suppose this is a competition of sorts. Try to keep up with me.
Don't make me laugh, Severin. I'll have the rebel leaders behind bars before you even have your first suspect. Come on, Sparrowson. We have a croque monsieur to hunt. I gotta find if there's any place in town that makes that sandwich. Last time I had one was on a cruise ship.
I knew a little competition would kick those bird brains into gear. Well, Inspector, this has been a productive meeting. I should probably start my investigation into the croque monsieur, too.
Not so fast, Cocorico. There is something else we need to discuss. Are we going to see it? Is it going to fade out? Damn it.
No!
It's my 13 secret herbs and spices. Okay. That's a lot of places.
That is a lot of places. No wonder that, gosh, it's a lot. It's even enough that we have some on the left and the right. I guess that's why they gave us 3 weeks.
Is there anywhere we haven't gone before? No, these all look like...
This? Well, this is the hospital, actually, so we have gone there.
So we should go to the hospital first. We should pay off our bills first.
Yeah, because we said we'd do that next.
Yep.
I think every place is somewhere we've been.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There he is, Sparrowson. Go ahead. Say what you need to say.
Excuse me, sir. I'm broke and I can't pay the bill, so I guess I'm just gonna have to die.
Ah, you're from America.
Excuse me, Dr. Feller.
Laughing through the tears.
Yeah, laughing through the tears. I just wanted to thank you for, giving me an antidote and make me well and stuff.
It is no trouble at all. Sparrowson, wasn't it? I'm gonna write these down. Hold on. I'm actually gonna write down who's voicing what. Case 3. Rebellion. Dr. Falret. Okay. Of course, there is the small matter of the debt.
Right.
Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialized antidote, expert medical care from the attending physician. Sweet Lord! The total comes to 500 francs. We gotta go play some blackjack.
Oh, we do have to pay some blackjack. Ah! Falcon, can I get an advance on this month's pay? And next month's? And maybe the month after's?
Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm sure the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in installments. Oh, of course, of course.
Oh, thank goodness. With my current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by the 20th century.
So you are from America. Hey, your pay isn't that bad. Now, there's no need for quibbling. I have a suggestion.
Go play blackjack?
You messieurs are lawyers, yes? If you do some pro bono work for me, I may be able to knock the bill down a little.
What does that mean?
Maybe to say 100 francs. Oh, that's reasonable.
What's pro bono?
Without pay.
Ah.
Like, if you are a defense lawyer or that takes on a case and you do it pro bono, you are saying, hey, I'll do it without pay, and then get some of the money if you win your case. Not defense lawyer. Like
I see.
injury lawyer.
Oh, that sounds much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind?
Murder.
Probably something illegal.
Just some debt collection.
It does sound time consuming. I don't know if this is gonna burn more into the time that we have.
Probably.
I wonder if other places are gonna give us like secondary.
Yeah, I am interested to see if this is
Lesser
a running
subjects.
thing.
I mean, he's got to pay the debt, and I don't know how much money we'll make from blackjack. Sounds fun.
That's...
We just started. How's he sick of it?
That actually sounds quite fun. It would be a nice change from this croque monsieur nonsense.
Yeah, give us the details, Doc.
There is a man I treated for a small injury a couple years ago. He's been evading any attempts at collecting his bill ever since. I wouldn't normally pursue medical bills so aggressively, but I do know that the man is a successful inventor. He can easily afford to front the bill. I would be greatly appreciate it if you would pay him a visit and strong-arm him into loosening his purse strings.
I still can't get over how this doctor has like dainty hands and is holding a huge needle.
Needle that is longer than his beak.
Yeah.
I guess, no it's not, that's just with the plunger, so. Well, I'm not making any promises, but we can maybe swing by the inventor's house if we have a free minute.
Thanks, Falcon. And thank you, Doctor. We will dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt.
Wait, I didn't agree to that.
Every waking moment. Yeah.
Well then, guess we're gonna go collect that debt. I'm gonna assume it's the top right one? Yeah.
Engineer and inventor.
Gustav.
So that's one day. Well, I suppose we'll
Might as well
just
just
do
get it
that
out of the
now.
way up front, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, come
I
in.
don't like his eye.
He's a little
It's kind
nervous.
of scary.
Are you, Monsieur Gustave Truth? Oh, I am. And you are?
Pop up, scumbag!
Yeah, let's not do that one. I'm just gonna, I mean, your choice, but I'm gonna say let's not do that one. The first one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one.
We are lawyers, sent on behalf of Dr. Falret. We're here to collect a debt you owe.
It's time to pay up, monsieur.
Oh, mon Dieu. I completely forgot about that. Listen, I would be happy to pay, but it looks like I don't quite have enough money on hand. What to do? What to do? Oh, I know. I have a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks off. It is a device that will completely revolutionize the surgical field.
Are we sure?
I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash over some gadget. No, no, no. Trust me. This baby will be easily worth 10,000. No, 100,000 francs. The doctor will love it. Uh-huh. Oh, all right then. Hand the device over, and I'll pass it along to Dr. Falret straight away. Well, it's not that simple. The device is not finished yet.
It's not finished.
I know exactly what needs to be done, but I am missing some crucial parts.
Don't tell me you're sending us to the store, bro.
Are we on a freaking Zelda trading quest? Oh, perhaps if you have some time to spare, you could help me out? Run out and collect what I need? What? No, monsieur. That's absurd. If you have shopping to do, then you should do it yourself.
Falcon, please help the man. I can't spend the rest of my life in debt.
All right. No need to get panicky. We'll hear the man out at least.
Great. I'll take notes.
What is it that you need, monsieur? Ooh, let's see. I need a copper pot. A pot? As in, like, a saucepan? What on earth for? It is a necessary component of my invention. I can use it to build a portable electric battery. You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid, accompanied by a copper surface, a current is generated. Save us your scientific mumbo-jumbo. One metal pot should be trivial to acquire. One copper pot. Oh, the copper part is important? Okay, one copper pot. I wonder where we could find one of those.
The copper's probably going to be hard to come by. I've seen copper kettles at the Liss Halls market. Although those things aren't too cheap.
Hmm.
I can't help but feel like I saw a copper pot somewhere else. What you mean, what else?
Hmm. What else? String! Oh, yeah. High grain string. To bind some components of the device together. Seems simple enough. I imagine Les Hall's market would have that in abundance.
They afford to blow our whole budget at the market, Falcon? Surely there's a cheaper way to acquire string. Look, I have a loose thread on my jacket. Take it.
The string must be higher quality than that, monsieur. I need some of the, something that's finest, that's fishing line grade.
Alright, so we're gonna jump the fisherman who's not a fisherman and take his fishing rod.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Was there anything else you wanted, monsieur? Books? Confectionaries? Alcohol? Groceries, perhaps? No. That's everything.
Alright, I've got it all written down.
I feel a little conned. We came here to collect a debt, and left with a shopping list.
We're going to follow through and get Monsieur Travo? How did you pronounce that?
I just called it Truth.
Monsieur Truth's items, right?
We'll see.
He should be giving us money to go buy his stuff.
Sure should.
Like, I don't care if what you're making is gonna be a lot of money later. You gotta give me the money now.
The, old
Oh.
Popeyes thing. I will happily pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
This one has an exclamation point. The Cox? Let's go there. It's an exclamation point. What a view! You can see the July column so clearly from up here.
Ah, Cocorico. You're already here. You have news about the croque monsieur? Or is this about the other matter?
Here you go. As requested, the full register of those who entered Paris Law School and the full list of graduates.
Very good. Let's take a look.
I feel like they're trying to find Falcon's name, but like he changed his name, so he might not be in there.
Yeah.
Now, could you please tell me what this is about, Inspector? What exactly are you looking for? Did you
I did. Midi.
Did Discord die?
Midi. It sees me.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
It's me.
Midi.
Discord shows both me and you lighting up. I hear game audio, but I don't hear you. I think my Discord is like perishing. Oh, I just heard duck.
Hi.
Quack quack. There we go.
I did nothing, so I don't know why you suddenly stopped hearing me.
Well, I don't know, I saw Discord, the bar go red, and then it went yellow, so it might have been a connection thing.
Oh.
But I didn't drop from the call, so I don't know.
Chat cannot hear the ducks quack.
I can't.
Yes. Look at this list of graduates. Do you see any names that you recognize?
Well, I see my own, class of 1837, and I see that moronic prosecutor, Rupert Rabington, under the class of 1846. Oh, and there's J.J. Falcon's name under the class of 1832.
Very good. Now take a look at this register page from 1829. See anything amiss?
Well, I don't see JJ's name, but I'm not quite sure what that implies, Inspector.
The explanation is simple. J.J. Falcon changed his name sometime between 1829 and 1832, right around the time of the July Revolution.
And why would he do that?
Why indeed? Why indeed? Monsieur Cocorico, you and I are roosters. We are birds of justice, birds of French national pride. That's racism.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's racist.
Yeah. But Falcon, he's a bird of prey. It's in his very nature to draw his talons and lash out at those around him.
But he hasn't even done that. So, like, that guy is, like, just making assumptions.
I have no doubt that when the pressure rises, he will show his true colors.
Anytime he's been under pressure, he's just wanted to drink and go to sleep.
Yep.
So, I doubt it. I'm not sure if I agree with your racism, Inspector.
Yeah.
I have always suspected that JJ was a buffoon, an imbecile, and a troglodyte.
Troglodyte.
Troglodyte. But I would never describe him as a person of malice.
Time will tell.
Do you need me for anything else, Inspector? Or should I continue my investigation into the croque monsieur?
There's one more thing. Do you better not fade out?
It's...
Oh.
A Glock?
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
A pistol? No thank you, Inspector.
These are dangerous. I was not wrong. These are dangerous times. If you face a violent threat, you cannot hope to defend yourself with that riding crop of yours.
It's gonna be like the Merry Christmas. I'm well aware. I just find that these ghastly things tend to escalate situations rather than mitigate them.
You're all right,
How very
Cocorico.
coppish of you.
That's what everyone says during peacetime. Take it. Thank me when it saves your hide.
Fine, fine. I'll keep hold of it.
Valerdi, are you gonna frame somebody for murder by giving Cocorico your gun? Well...
Ooh, he might.
Yeah, Monsieur Cocorico, you have been most helpful.
I'm just doing my duty. Good day, Inspector.
Okay. Ooh.
Interesting.
Excuse me. That did not take up any time. Great.
Cool.
So we need to go to the market?
Yeah.
I don't remember what the market was.
I don't either.
What about...
Ah,
Yeah,
this
okay.
halls.
Yep. Okay. So, we need a copper pot and a piece of string. What options do we have?
I see Satcha's Spider Silverware store.
Are we gonna meet a spider lady?
May have.
Too pricey. Let's take it down a notch.
Okay, how about that place over there? Harry Hippopotamus's Pottery and Haberdashery. That name just rolls off the tongue.
Still too pricey. We're buying for a mad scientist, not the Queen of England.
What about that little stand? Brews odds and ends. Looks cheap. And I even see a copper kettle. I even see a copper kettle in the back.
Now we're talking. Excuse me, madame. Aw.
Oh, it's that lady who was begging for money.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if we're gonna get a discount.
Maybe. Wait,
Uh-oh.
those
Hold
two
on.
look familiar.
There
Oh,
you are. For a moment, you went all choppy. I recognize you. Weren't you two begging outside Chateau Crenier a couple of weeks ago?
yeah, that was us. Thank you for your generosity, monsieur. We put your money to good use, see? We started a business. At Rue's Odds and Ends, we sell everything.
I suppose congratulations are in order. It's no small feat to pull yourself out of the streets in today's economy.
So, do we get a discount? A discount?
Well, we did help kickstart your little enterprise. I suppose we are investors of sorts.
Sorry, messieurs. No discounts. You gave us a donation out of the generosity of your hearts. Because you're such nice people. But maybe we can help you out. What is it you wanted?
Copper kettle?
Yeah.
We see a copper kettle on your stall. How much is it?
30 francs. Okay, we have that.
Wonder what happens if we say that's too much, but... Up to you.
Well, I don't want her to run away if I say that's too much or something.
Alright. We'll take it. Here's your money.
And here's your kettle. Pleasure doing business with you, monsieur. Was there anything else?
Got any string? Do you have any string or fishing line?
Here we go. A nice long reel of strong thread. Looks to be 10 meters or so. Would that work?
I think so. How much? 15? Oh,
15
go ahead.
francs.
Hmm.
That's half the cost of the kettle.
Yeah,
Now that's too much.
up to you. 15 francs for string? Now, that's ridiculous.
It's no ordinary string, messieurs. It's the string with 1,000 uses. You can make a fishing rod, you could fix something that's broken. You could play a cat's cradle. You could stitch some clothes with it. You could tie someone up.
Okay, okay. You both made your pitch. Up to you.
We got money.
Sounds good to me. Here's your money, madame.
And here's your string. Pleasure doing business with you, monsieur. Anything else? No.
Mm-mm. That is all, madame. Thank you for all your help.
Be sure to come back if you forgot anything, messieurs. Come back soon. It's Saturday.
Hmm. I guess we can go back
Actually,
to the inventor, right?
yeah, see if we can get this over with or if they're gonna drag us more.
Yeah.
If not them, I don't even know where else we would go.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only think to go to the jail to see what the crow says about the guy escaping.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only other thing I can think about.
Makes sense to me, but I think we start with the inventor.
Yeah. Atelier.
Come in. Ah, it is you two. Have you managed to gather the materials that I needed? Yes, monsieur. The string and copper pot. Exactly as described. Here you go. What is this? A fancy kettle. It is made of copper, I suppose, but what an odd choice. It was a little tricky to procure the necessary items, but with a bit of asking around, we found suitable instruments, or substitutes. There's a general store down the street that sells strings and discounted copper pots and the like. I assumed you would have gone shopping there.
Well, sir, you
It's not
didn't
on our
tell us
map.
that you knew that there was a store down the street when we were at. You,
Mm-hmm.
I want to fight. He should have just went shopping himself if he's gonna complain.
You're not wrong. Hey, 6-7. Well, no matter. No matter. Give me 1 minute, and I will finish assembling the device.
Okay. Gosh, that looks so choppy on stream.
Yeah. Ta-da! May I proudly present to you Gustav Trove's magnificent Explorer Extractor surgical device. Trademarked. Patent pending. It looks like a... Oh, that's you. Yep.
It looks like a pair of kitchen tongs hooked up to a sewing pot.
Agreed. I wasn't expecting something so low-tech and, well, bad. Perhaps a demonstration is in order. 1 moment, if you please.
How about you give us money, or we hit you over the head with the pot you got, and raid your pockets? I feel like that should be an option. He's turned around. We could totally do it.
I mean, you could.
If only that was a game mechanic. Psst, Falcon. That thing looks like junk. This whole fetch quest has been a waste of our time.
I suspected that the man was delusional from the very start. It would explain why he's being treated by a mental health professional. There's nothing to be done, though. Let's just humor Gustave until we get an opportunity to leave. Cut our losses.
What about my medical debt?
Time for a demonstration. Get ready to have your stockings blown off, messieurs. Uh-huh. So, here we have one piece of regular meat. Imagine, if you will, that this is a soldier. Okay. That meat is a soldier.
An oddly shaped and potentially tasty soldier.
And here we have a small piece of iron. Imagine, if you will, that it was a musket ball. Oh, did he make a surgical camera? So, a soldier is wandering through the battlefield, not a care in the world, when all of a sudden...
Not a care in the world, wandering through a battlefield.
Bob! The person has been shot. The musket ball has been embedded in the man's flesh.
I'm scared, Falcon. He slammed that metal into the meat like a madman.
Quick, messieurs. You are a battlefield medic. The soldier is wounded, and you have precious little time. What to do?
We're role-playing with this dog? Mouth to mouth!
Do not do mouth to mouth for a bullet wound.
It's not mouth to mouth, that's for sure. It's too late, he's gone. Battlefield surgery.
Well, I'm no surgeon, but I think most doctors would feel around for the musket ball fragments and then carefully use a scalpel. Ooh, how archaic, how slow, how imprecise. Hello, Willow.
Doggy.
Now, I hear you wondering, Monsieur Trove, surely there must be a better way. I wasn't... Sorry, I was petting her and I found an itchy spot and she was very happy and thumping the floor with her foot.
Aww.
Alright, Willow. Oh. There you go. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the Explorer Extractor. Watch as I power on the device.
Explode. It's gonna explode.
I hope not. And then, as I move the detector component over the meat... Is that thing humming? It is, monsieur. With the electromagnet component of the Explorer detector... Oh, it's a metal detector. The device vibrates and emits a soft hum. I must say, I'm actually impressed, monsieur. A device that can detect metal beneath flesh. That's innovative. I've never heard of such a thing before.
Yeah, but why limit it to battlefield surgery? You could repurpose that thing to be some sort of treasure hunting device. That would make you really rich.
Hold your horses, messieurs. Hold your horses. I'm not done yet.
Oh no.
It's going to rip it out of the flesh. You have only seen half of the device's capabilities. The exploration part. Now you will witness the second part. Extraction.
Oh no.
Did that thing just...
Yep. Sucked out the bullet like a pip from a grapefruit.
Behold, the original piece of iron, removed swiftly and precisely from the flesh. So, what do you think? Pretty revolutionary, huh?
I think that meat looks a lot less appetizing than before. It's practically exploded.
I have no idea what to think. Monsieur Trouve, you are a strange and mildly terrifying individual, but I cannot fault the innovation of your device. We shall pass it along to Dr. Falret and let him decide its worth. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm sure the good doctor will approve.
I'm hungry. Let's pick up some steaks on the way back to the office.
Let's not.
Alright, that was, I think, 1 week of craziness.
No, 3 days.
Okay.
Back to
Well, the hospital
the hospital.
won't use any time this time.
Yeah, so let's go to the hospital. Ah, you've returned. Were you successful?
Well,
Monsieur Trouve didn't have any money, but he did get something that he claimed to be very valuable. Go ahead, take it. He said you could keep it. What is this? Monsieur Trouve called it an explorer extractor. He said that it would revolutionize the medical field. I don't quite understand how it works, but maybe I could demonstrate it if you have a piece of meat and a lump of metal handy. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I sent you to retrieve owed money. Instead, you return several days late with this child's toy. Just forget it. Forget the whole task. It was foolish of me to rely on private attorneys, and it was foolish of me to assume that a crazed inventor would produce money when asked. Keep your toy. Good day, messieurs. Shit.
so do I get a discount on my bill? Dr. Falret, about the discount? Oh, he's gone.
I'm sorry, Fat Sparrowson. Doesn't look like you'll be getting your discount.
Well, there goes my year's wages. So, what do we do now?
We can get back to our investigation into the Croque Monsieur and the rebels. I assume. We wasted precious time on this fool's errand.
Well, hopefully that extractor device will help us find a body or something.
Yep.
Something
Or
in a
like
body.
explode away out of a prison if we get locked up.
Maybe.
Okay,
the prison?
so I don't know that we have any reason to go to the prison right now, right?
Well, because the only other thing I could think about was
I was going
talking
to
to
say
the
we
guards
should
to see
visit our
how that guy
private
broke out.
investigator friend.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, help him help us investigate.
True. Oh.
don't remember what he gave his normal voice, so we'll go with...
He didn't look like that.
He did. He just had a shirt open and a hat.
I
Well.
didn't see his profile like that from the side before.
That's true.
His art is different.
Well, he was always looking, like, straight towards the camera at an angle before.
He's kind of scary now.
Well. This is most unexpected. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. Oh, but first things first. Mousy, would you kindly fetch our guest some tea? He's wearing little tiny glasses.
He is wearing little tiny glasses. Of course, Monsieur Volpez, of course. Messieurs, what sort of tea would you like? Chamomile? I've never heard of this tea.
Darjeeling?
Darjeeling? Yeah, maybe. Do you have a preference? I don't know.
I can't make tea, so I'm really bad at knowing the different types of tea. I do like most tea. Chamomile is more like a calming tea, right? Versus Darjeeling, Google says. I say go for chamomile.
What does it say about the other one?
It's a sweeter tea.
Okay.
So I guess it depends if you want a flowery or a sweeter tea. Chamomile sounds good to me. Thanks, Mousy.
Sure, I could go for some chamomile too. Okay, 1 pot of chamomile coming right up.
Let's get down to business. What is it that you two came here for? We have just a couple of questions.
Have you heard of the croque monsieur?
Sure.
Hot flower juice.
Have you heard of a person called the croque monsieur?
No, we aren't talking about the sandwich, unfortunately.
The croque monsieur. Monsieur? Now I can't say the word anymore. Croque monsieur. Are you referring to the black market salesman? The man who claims to be able to procure anything, no matter how illegal? Yes, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Do you know him?
Is me.
Me personally? No, monsieur. I just know of his vile reputation. I see. Then, do you have any idea where we can find him? Meeting the croque monsieur face to face is not easy. The man doesn't make himself known to just about anybody, after all. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on.
Oh.
Hi.
That was a long sneeze.
Well, I had to make sure my head wasn't exploding. I don't allow my sneezes to expunge. So I hold them in, which I know is terrible, but look, I have no nose.
Do the dab.
I have no nose, so gotta make do.
I mean, I'm sure you could add a nose to your LED screen, right? Maybe, some sort of magnetic thing that goes onto the front of your face.
Wait, I might have a clown nose in here. Hold on a second.
I have no nose and I must sneeze.
There we are.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, we gotta make you like a blue one.
I mean, I could make that happen, but
No, it's okay.
we don't have that kind of time right now.
Yeah.
I know. I shall do a little investigation work of my own. Come back in 3 days, and I'll tell you where and when you can find the croque monsieur.
3 days, brother.
That's enormous help. Thank you so much, Monsieur Velpes. I mean, keep in mind, we have 3 weeks, so we're only 3 days in. So 6 days total to find the solutions. Not too bad.
I just feel like him trying to find a solution is going to be like an extended amount of time, even after 3 days. But,
Of course, there is a price. A price?
You owe us, brother. You were going to be in jail for a woman.
It's just a small fee. A mere 30 francs. We can pay that.
Looks like we might have to go back and play some cards. Hey, we saved your derriere over that Prince Juan business. Is this any way to show your gratitude?
Monsieur Volpez, you must understand that this is no personal errand. We're investigating on behalf of the king and country. Ooh,
Plus,
well
the
then
king
it's
only
60
wants to pay
francs.
us 100. So it's like we're not even like we're cutting into our profits. Hey, we already cut into our profits.
We did.
30. We're not gonna be making any money from this.
I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon. But I am running a business here. The fox has to eat. 30 francs, and I guarantee I will find you the croque monsieur. That's my final offer. What do you say? Yeah, sure.
Fine.
We can go play blackjack for 3 days.
Gosh.
Here you go, monsieur. Very good. Very good. As promised, return in 3 days or later, and I'll tell you where the croque monsieur can be found. Rest assured that I will undertake my end of the bargain with care and diligence. I expect nothing less. Thank you, Monsieur Volpez. It is my pleasure. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have we heard about the uprising?
Monsieur Volpez, have you heard any rumors of an uprising? Of course. These days, a man can't walk into a tavern without hearing angry men whispering around violence and revolt. I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution before the end of winter. But what can you tell us about the dissenters specifically? Do you know where they are meeting? I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, monsieur. I know that anti-government protesters were meeting out in the open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. With the banquets gone, who knows where the dissenters went? I see. Perhaps I can assist you with something else.
That's all.
That's all. Have a pleasant day, Monsieur Volpez. As to you, messieurs.
Oh. The tea's ready, Monsieur Vorpuz. It's ready.
I'm afraid you're too slow, Mousy.
Oh, bother. Alright, so it's the 31st. In 3 days, it'll be the 2nd?
Yeah.
So on
No.
the 2nd week.
3 days, it probably doesn't include today, so it'll probably be the 3rd, but we should check on the 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah, because didn't a day just pass on the 30th?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, so I would say...
Where would you like to go? Do we go play blackjack, or do we do something else?
I want to start getting more clues, but I have no idea where to look.
I guess, like... I don't actually know
Well,
what
I
else to
mean...
look. We could probably ask the
Fox...
barmaid, too.
Yeah, I was just about to say, the Fox did mention that people were talking about it in the tavern. So, I
So
suppose we
that
go to the
and
tavern.
blackjack.
Yes. No. No drinking. Bad Falcon.
Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm just here to find information. Taverns are the first place people go to moan about the government. Therefore, they are perfect rebel breeding grounds.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ah, it's you two. What will it be today? Wine or beer? I'm afraid it's just questions for now, Madame Cornell.
We're looking for a man called the Quark Major. Have you seen him?
No, that name doesn't sound familiar at all. Okay. You heard any of your patrons bad-mouthing the government? Of course, this is a tavern, hun. If people didn't come here to grope? I'm gonna say gripe is what they mean. And talk politics. Where else would they go?
Not grabbing in the tavern.
That's true. But has anyone stood out? Well... just between you and me, the pair on the drinking floor have been acting very shifty. Now, I'm not saying they aren't rebels, but they're doing far too much talking and not enough drinking, if you know what I mean. I think I do. Thank you, madame. Let's see, where to go?
The drinking room, of course. Or do you want to do the card room first?
Your show. Where? Oh no. Oh, excuse me.
Card room
Whatever you
won't
prefer.
pass any time, so...
Ah, the big fellow has returned. Here to play some cards, monsieur.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Feel me in, monsieur. Very well. Do you know how to play? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh, sorry. Of course. I've been playing for years.
I think this is repeat text from
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
5 friends per game. Alright, all you silver. I have no idea what this is.
Okay, 9, hit. 20, stand. Get bent.
Yippee.
Can we play another round? Yes, please. Absolutely.
I think the name of the game is to not go under 30 friends, because I feel like everything's base price is 30.
Yeah, I think if we get up to 100, we're probably good.
Yeah.
What we got? Oof. Hit. Hit. Oh, no. Unfortunately, so the way probability works, we have gotten 3 non-face cards. We are likely to get another face card. Or we are likely now to get a face card. The odds would be higher if we could see all the other cards that are being played, but it's just us versus the dealer, so... We're not going to win with 15, so it's a loss either way. So go ahead and hit. Okay, we're standing on 17. They're going to have 20 almost immediately. Oh!
Our $5 hairs!
Yep. Yep. Hit.
God.
Hit.
Ugh.
Alright, that's fine. Stand. That's a win.
Nice.
Yes, yes. Did we somehow make $1 in there? Weren't we at 83 last time we were up? Whatever. It's fine.
I don't think so. I think it was 84.
Hit. That's fine. Stand with that.
Stand?
Yeah. This is weird. So, in regular blackjack, there we go.
Yippee.
The dealer will have usually about 6 decks of cards or more, and only shuffles once they get to like 1/4 of a deck left. Additionally, the way that it works is they will deal the players a card, and they will deal themselves a card, and then they will continue on to deal players a second card, and then them a second card that is face up, so you can see what their card is. And then you have to decide whether you're going to get hit or not from here. So this is blackjack, but with some weird rules. All right, I think we need, what, 2 more wins. Yep.
Yeah. Come on, RNG.
Yep. I would like us to get a 21. It'd be nice. Well, not this time. Hit. That's good.
Ooh.
Stay on that. There we go. One more time.
Yippee. One more time. One more. Sprosen just standing there like, oh, Falcon. This is not going to pay my bill.
I mean, kind of will. Ooh, hit.
Okay.
That's fine. Stand on that. All right, sure.
Yee.
We're done.
No.
How much do we got? Oh, it's right under.
99.
That's fine. That's good enough.
That's fine.
Drinking room.
It's those guys from before.
Yep. And this is when the mademoiselle told me to put an order in. Squawk. No idea what she's going to keep where she's going to keep them, though. You know.
Hero.
You know
Piano.
that she hates when you call her to be called mademoiselle. You're going to get stuck with the guard duty again. Oh, right you are. The madam it is, then. Ah. Wait. She ain't married, is she? So why do we have to call her madam? Why don't you ask her why don't you ask her yourself? No way! He would straight up eat me alive if I asked that directly. Wait, hush up. Do you smell that? It smells like eavesdroppers. Can I help you, monsieur?
Excuse me, sirs. What the hell were you talking about?
Sure. What were you two just talking about before we rudely interrupted? Well, I would like to include you in our conversation. But to be perfectly honest, I don't think that's any of your business.
These are very straight on.
Yeah, I don't know about that first one.
Yeah,
Let's go with the second one. I suppose it is in our business. I apologize for asking, monsieur. All right. No harm done. You heard of the grilled ham sandwich? Monsieur, have you heard of a man called...
Falcon, wait. There's a slight chance that these guys might be rebels, right? So if we ask directly, they might be scared off.
Good point. I'll try to keep it subtle.
Where'd you get that rifle?
Sure.
Where'd you get that swanky hat?
Yeah, let's do the hat.
Really? His hat?
Yeah, let's do the hat. Monsieur, why don't you get that swanky hat?
I mean, he does also have a hat on too, so I guess that works.
This old thing? It's just a regular cap I bought from... Oh man! Someone finally noticed me awesome hat. I waited years for someone to notice it. Look at this thing! Who's the pretty Polly? Who's the pretty Polly? I'm the prettiest Polly!
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I bought it from Mademoiselle in Les Halles. I think this shop... Oh no, it's called Ruse, Odds and Ends or some such. Fantastic. Thank you, monsieur.
Nice, Falcon. Now you can buy a swanky hat too.
We're gonna find out that Rue is the croque monsieur.
It seems like it because we were able to buy stuff from her and she was begging outside of the thing before. Probably also getting information from other people.
Or it's secretly her daughter.
Or it is her daughter, yes.
Oh, right. Where'd you get that rifle? Monsieur, I see you are carrying a rifle. Evidently. Who manufactured it? Ah, good question. See, most hunters around here carry old French Charlevilles, but this beauty is something special. See, it's American, from the Springfield Armory, model 1812, percussion lock firing mechanism. An American musket, you say? That's certainly quite special. Must have been hard to procure. It's true that you can't buy guns of this quality from standard street sellers, but if you know the right people... Please go on. Well...
Squinting emojis.
Okay. Listen carefully. You didn't hear from me, but to meet the croque monsieur... Ooh... Actually, it would be foolish for me to explain in public. It'd be much easier for you to take this. A Book of Judges. What is this? Some sort of law book? The book's subject is not important. Just take it. Oh, I see. It is the Book of Judges. From the Bible. Old Testament stories of God smiting people and stuff. I appreciate the gift. God damn it, Falcon! Monsieur.
Falcon!
But I'm not religious. Nor am I. Then why are you...
You bird brain!
Just take it, you idiot! Ah! Bible books are what we used to pass around from code phrases, don't we? Code phrases? Piero, please, I'm trying to be low-key. I can't do that if you're mouthing off with that big beak of yours. Right you are. Try to forget what my friend said. Just, with a little searching, and with the contents of that good book, you should be able to get what you desire.
Is that a religious metaphor?
No, monsieur. I'm being very literal.
Slay.
Well, thank you very much for the gift, monsieur. God damn it, Falcon. But to be honest...
He's usually not this bad. What happened?
I have no idea how this is supposed to lead me to a gun salesman. Ah. I see. Well, I hear that there's an excellent friar who performs Bible readings at the Notre Dame Cathedral. Perhaps if you show the man your new book, he will be able to help you find a particularly spiritual passage.
And if he says, brother, I'm not religious one more time. Are you sure this isn't at all a religious metaphor? I feel like you're trying to convert me.
I assure you, I am as secular as they come, monsieur. Friar at Notre Dame Cathedral. Thank you, monsieur. I'll make note. Was there anything else you wanted? That's all.
That's all. That's a pretty good lead.
Thank you for your assistance, messieurs. Oops, we might have found him ourselves. It's nothing.
Yeah, after paying.
Get out of here already. I mean, it was only 30. It's fine.
And we made it back.
You two seem like decent fellows. You shouldn't get involved in this Rapellia business. Just do whatever you need to do with the croque monsieur and get out of Paris. That's what a smart person would do.
Damn.
I appreciate the advice, monsieur.
This is the second person that said, y'all better get out of here. It's about to get rough.
I love On Secret Crush's question. Is Falcon being dense on purpose or for real? I don't know. I'm going to say...
I don't know either.
It's very weird because it's a very sudden writing shift for him. But I'm still going to say for real. Okay.
Yeah, he's a little smarter than that. Like, sometimes he's a little dense, and then the one who you would presume is stupid will say something smart, but this was like full stupid.
I think we're good to leave through the entrance.
Yeah. Yep, let's go.
Yep, let's make a move. Notre Dame.
Unsecret Crush says, like, I don't know, maybe he was pretending to not understand, hoping they would speak more plainly.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, Notre Dame, right? Third from the top on the left?
Yes. Probably after this, I need a bathroom break.
Well, I mean, after this, the question is how much time do you have?
True. I am getting a little sleepy.
Okay.
But,
I I think
I
we
could
could finish
probably
this and then
do.
do a check-in to see how you feel. And then if it's a good stopping point, we could stop there and come back in a few weeks.
Yeah. I'm
I
just
also
like,
have no
man,
problems
we've
with
got like
going
a
longer. So,
yeah. I'm just like, man, we've got like a three a 3 week long case going on.
yep.
I kind of don't want to stop in the middle because then I'm gonna come back and be like, what were we doing?
Yeah, but
But
I also feel like if we don't stop in the middle, it's going to be going for like 4 hours, 5 hours.
yeah, true.
Because it's the longest case we've had so far. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Falcon and Sparrowson step into the grand atrium of Notre Dame Cathedral. Scaffolding lines much the crumbling outer wall. Unperturbed, a handful of devotees are silently kneeled in thought.
Here for a little prayer, are we, Falcon? I had no idea you were the religious type.
Don't be silly. I'm just following up on Fontaine's lead. We must find our mystery friar.
Do you think it's that hunched over fellow over there? I bet it's him. He looks super suspicious.
It could be. Let's show some tact. Okay. Let's actually
Let's show
try
some
showing
tact
some
and
tact.
finesse. And then we start screaming, hey yo, you got some guns, brother?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's you.
Excuse me, Monsieur Frere.
Do you know what tact is, Sparrowson?
Oh, he
Wait,
does look a little sus.
this is also Remus?
I don't know. I mean, all the wolves can
Oh
look the
no, wait, the
same,
judge
but
was Romulus. Okay. Okay, I see what they're going with these names. Okay.
they are
Well,
names for the revolution.
uh-huh. Welcome, my brothers. All are welcome under the roof of the house of God.
Goodness gracious. I was telling Silver earlier today that and there was like a Jesus parade, but it was like people screaming like
Yeah,
come to Jesus today, now and stuff like that, and like somebody had like a wooden horn that looked kind of like a vintage thing. It was just so strange to see. It was a little frightening.
I will say again, Jesus, the person in the
Jesus.
narrative of the Bible, totally good guy. Great person. Would love to hang out with Jesus. I think he has a good head on his shoulders, thinking through the right things, trying to lead people the right way. No problems with him whatsoever. But what the hell does he have to do with your wooden horn, lady? Uh,
Gosh. I wish I almost wanted to take a picture, but I didn't want to be like seen by these
yeah,
people.
yeah.
But it felt like it was carved out of a branch. I'm not even kidding.
Like,
But
on Secret Crush, like the great poet said, Jesus is all right with me. Yeah, look, if
yeah.
you, I make no judgments on people that follow religion. If you are using religion to better your life, go for it. If you follow the actual like words of Jesus, you're probably living a pretty good life, emotionally and like as a friendship type thing, and I support that fully. There are some folks that do not understand a single thing that Jesus said in that book. So it is
It
what
gets kind of culty in these
yeah.
parts.
Yep. Okay, then we read this line.
Alas, the house of God. Yes, sugar. That was my experience today. Otherwise, I had fun.
Oh, hey, Ame, how you doing? All right, it's very hard for me to watch all the chats at once.
You're good. I got them on my dual screen.
Are you here to confess your sins? Or perhaps you wish to join in our services? Actually, Friar, we're here because... Barrowson? No.
Falcon. That friar. He looks eerily familiar. It might be Romulus here.
Let's not doubt Sparrowson. Every time we've doubted Sparrowson, we've been wrong. Now that you mention it. He does look like a guy that delivers our post, doesn't he? What?
Eyeball emojis. I mean, like threatening letters, if he's referencing that.
What? Oh, no, it's you.
What? No, that's not who I meant. And how does he look anything like our postman? Am I going mad?
Your friend appears to be upset?
No, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Don't mind him.
Why would he say?
He's just in
Go
a
ahead.
huff. Oh, Falcon does get it. Okay. He's just in a huff because he thinks you look like this judge we once met.
Ow.
Judge Romulus? I get that all the time. I'm his twin brother, you see.
Oh, good. I'm not going mad.
Just a little bit. Sorry, moving my microphone. Apologies to everyone hearing this. Friar, would you say that you had a good relationship with Romulus?
Sorry to all wolves.
Hey, Hinton, how you doing? We were close. But as you may have heard, he got in trouble with the law recently. I haven't seen him in weeks. That was the wrong voice for him. That's fine. I see. I didn't mean to pry. It's no trouble. But tell me, why are you here, my brothers? Oh, right. Well, we have a couple of questions.
How mayth I find the Lord? I'm just turning on my light real quick. Okay. What's with all this scaffolding? Um. Yeah, we should just show him the book.
Yep. Friar, we have something that we would like you to look, or like to show you.
Obviously, it's the Explorer Extractor.
We're going to shove this up your bum and then make you explode.
Oh God! I mean, some people might be into that, but
Oh, I did not
who
mean
are
as a
we to
pleasure thing.
judge?
But
Oh, I
okay.
know. I'm sure. The Book of
I got
Judges.
Hinton to go what? That's a first. Could you take a look at this? We heard that
Hold
you
on.
could give, go ahead. Please don't die. Maybe if you pass out, I will call the emergency services. I know roughly where you live.
Gosh. Well, I mean, you could always call.
Yeah.
Ami or Jack
Yeah.
first.
Yes. You have them kick in the door, and you took a nap.
Yeah.
Could you take a look at this? We heard that you could give, special passage readings. Ah, I see. You have your own copy of the Book of Judges. I think you will find chapter 15, verse 2, to be particularly enlightening.
Let's see. Chapter 15, verse 2.
This chapter
follows the...
follows...
Oops,
Yep, no,
sorry.
you're good.
Go ahead.
This chapter follows the journeys of Samson, the heroic judge with divine strength. We gotta cut someone's hair.
Gosh.
In this part of the scripture, Samson is confronted by men who are angered by Samson's notion of justice.
Are we referencing Romulus here?
Please, could you read the passage?
Okay. 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock Etam. They said to Samson, "Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us?" And Samson said unto them, oh, this is giving me church flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as they undid me, I- as they
As they did
as
unto
they did
me,
unto me, so have I done unto them.
as they did unto me, so have I done unto them. A beautiful sentence. Wouldn't you agree? I can't tell if this is a threat or not.
No, oh no, I was just about to say a beautiful sentence. This sounds like a threat. This sounds like a straight up threat. It's barbaric.
Poetic.
It's poetic. Yes, of course, Pastor.
It's poetic. A beautiful summation of justice. You understand the passage. That's delightful to hear.
I wish my model could. I wish VTube Studio could like detect gritting teeth, because right now it's like I'm smiling and staring into a space, but I'm really gritting my teeth. Yes, hello.
Yes, Samson was a great judge. Not a judge of today who sits on a high chair and files endless paperwork, but an old judge, a holy judge. I don't know what that word is, so I'm going to say it's a shofet.
Yeah.
Shofets were to be admired and feared. They made their own judgments and dispensed their own punishments. Ah, I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Oh, okay. Let's get back to the point. Keyword of the day is Atom. That's the name of the cave where Samson hid. The Rock of Atom. Atom. Got it. I'll make a note.
It's like a backwards mate, but I'm confused. What do we do with this keyword?
That is for you to learn on your own, my brothers. You appear to be intelligent. I'm sure that you put your faith in the right people, you can uncover the truth. We'll see what we can do. Is there anything else I can help you out with today? Perhaps you'll wish to make a confession. What's with the
My
scaffolding?
confession is, what's about that scaffolding? Yeah.
What's with all the scaffolding? Is some sort of construction work going on? That's right. A little repair, a little renovation. It's no secret that the cathedral has seen better days. The cult of reason did a lot of damage back in the days of the revolution. But now we are well on our way to restoring this holy place back to its former glory.
Cult of reason, the religion of Christianity. Hey, Falcon. What's the difference between a religion and a cult?
Tax exemption.
Mm.
Okay, that was harsh. I apologize. There's a one is meant to be for the betterment of the person. The other is meant to be for the betterment of the cult. That's the difference. That's the like actual difference.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it was an easy dig. Uh, no judging. If you're using religion to leave yourself as a better life, again, as we said earlier, 100% behind you. If you're using it as a weapon against other people, or leading it to belittle others, or just to like fund. If you're a Scientologist, per se, you're a cult, or you're
That's a
using
problem.
religion for cultish purposes, and you can get bent. Anyway,
Let's not be rude, Sparrowson.
yes, don't be rude, Sparrowson. Oh no, don't be rude, Sparrowson. Ah, don't worry, my brother. I understand how it is. To a young person, all ideologies look like gobbledygook in different packaging, don't they?
Pretty much.
Then maybe you'll come to learn the differences as you grow up. I promise, some ideologies are worth following to the very end.
I hate that, actually. I don't like that. Hi, Kiara. Welcome.
Hinton, I was raised to believe it was rude to ask about a wolf's scaffolding. But let's not talk anymore about cults and ideologies. Did you want anything else?
That's it, brother.
I think we're done here. Thank you for your time, Friar.
Oh, wait, I got raided? I didn't even
Yes.
realize.
Hello,
I just
Raiders!
said hello. Sorry, I don't have my usual stream setup, so I wasn't, like, super looking at my,
Yes, Midi
thingy
has no
here.
control over the stream right now. I can just go over here and just hit this and make this happen, and then make this happen, and then make this happen. This is you are
Yeah, 'cause as you
seeing
can
my
see-
feed.
Yes, because as you can see, we're very blue and black here, and that's not my usual
This is
colors.
very much not Midi's color scheme. I mean, hell, this
This is
isn't even
also
really
why
my color scheme all the time, but yes.
Well, points to your frame.
Look, don't worry about it.
Well, anyway, thank you, Raiders, for joining us today. I am here with Silver Streak, and we are playing Aviary Attorney, Bird Detectives. I don't know if that's actually the tagline, but it
No,
is
we just
about
what we're calling it.
bird
It's
lawyer.
I think it's just
bird
Aviary
lawyers.
Attorney.
Yeah, so right now we are working on a case where there's going to be some sort of revolt happening in France, and we're trying to find out who done it before it really kicks off.
Yeah.
Um,
We are trying to
so-
stop, like, a crisis from happening.
yeah, I don't believe we will, but it's very interesting to see how it's going to play out. I've very much enjoyed this game so far.
Yeah, it's been a good
What were
time.
you up to, Kata? And let me open my thingies back because I moved everything.
Oh,
There we go. I was playing Bomb Rush and debuting a new 3D model. Ooh, I'll have to go check it out.
ooh, congrats on the new model.
Yeah.
One day I'll find someone that's willing to make me in 3D. One day.
I kind of want one, but I also don't at the same time.
The main reason that I want 3D, that like the real legit reason is twofold. Number one is I do want to get to be able to interact with folks in VR chat, on a more realistic basis. And then number two, and much more actual, is I want to have a better way to do VR streams that people can see me interact with it. There's actually a really cool tool that you can use live 2D models in VR. Like you can sync up your head movements and your like the microphone from that to do most of the motion in VR, but it's still not 100%, right?
Yeah. Kiata says they really only wanted it for VR chat, which is valid. That is also why I would want a 3D model for VR chat.
Yep.
I would want one styled in kind of like it almost looks 2D. That's the kind of style of 3D modeling I like.
Yep. Hinton saying is that reason number 3 is that I want to be able to 3D print clones. I don't know about that. Like if I just wanted to 3D print stuff, I could probably pay someone just to model me. The problem with VTubing is that there's this thing called rigging, and it is as painful as the art process is, from what I understand. In some cases,
sure.
it is more painful than the art process. So, because it has to be, you're not just doing an IK rig. You're not just doing a regular rig like you would in a video game. It has to be matched up to these different specific inputs. And I looked into it once, and then I said, never again.
This is why you respect and value your artist, people.
Yes.
As I like to call it, there's art, like illustration and visual arts and things like that. And then there's tech art, which is the things with the numbers and the rigging and the mathematics and the pain.
Yep.
Both of these can produce pain. One of them I don't specialize in.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. God, yeah. That's a hell of a thing. Again, I've opened my live 2D files once, and I saw the polygons, and I decided this deserves to remain its secret and its knowledge that I should not have obtained.
The secret books. I rigged and did art of my own model. It took forever in between
Yeah, but
my
your
day job,
model
but
rigging is so good.
I appreciate it. There's so many things I still want to learn about it because like I feel like there's certain things that could be better, but I literally just don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, for me, when I opened it up, there are, which surprised the hell out of me, the thing that has the most, like, morphs, what are they called? I think it's morphs is the right term, is my mouth, which is weird, because my mouth is not actually super articulate. Yes. But just because of, like, because it's not articulate, I think they had to do a bunch of hackery to make it work. Because as you can see, I am happy to say, but also, like, it's kind of shy to say, like, I don't look like most live 2D models. The way that my eyes work was a special request. The way that my mouth worked was a special request, and the artist took it on because they wanted the challenge. And they're like, I don't know if this is even possible, and then they made it, and it was great. And I'm very happy with how this frame looks.
I can visualize how some of it works, but yeah, it would be a challenge for me as well. I was practicing a little rigging, and after this we'll continue reading.
Yes.
But I was practicing a little rigging with one of Jax's designs, just as a practice thing. And his Skelly Jelly, kind of has eyes like yours, where it's like a shape and not,
you're not tracking the pupil.
Yeah, I don't think the little thing had pupils. I don't remember, or if it did. It definitely didn't have like an eyelash kind of shape thing to separate. So I was like, how am I gonna make this thing blink when it doesn't, like, the eyes don't close? And then I had to like squash and stretch the shape in order like to get the idea across. And I was like, oh, huh.
Yeah, I still don't know how I blink. I could never figure that out. Because it's fully tracked. Like I can partially go down. So it's real. It's not just an animation. I have turned off individual eye tracking just because, like, to do that you have to have like irises for it to track, and there's no purpose for me.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can't wink.
Do both of my eyes separately. It's not very good though.
I could turn it on where I could wink, but I just decided not to.
Yeah, no need to wink at your crowd.
All right. Well, go in peace, my brothers.
And we are going.
So all of that said, how are you feeling?
I definitely do need the bathroom break and probably water since I am coughing some. So I'd say let's take a little break. I do think I want to look at 1 or 2 more locations to see what happens there because I'm still really interested in what's going on here.
Let me real quickly then. Hello. Sorry. Had to go manage doggos and some other stuff. Little longer break than I expected. Sorry about that, folks. I'm gonna hit a button here so I remember to edit the VOD. Okay.
It happens when you have children.
Yes.
In parentheses, furry children.
Yes.
All right. So what location? Look at?
Wait. Oh, how far off are we from? We might need to go back to R&M.
Because the guy would have found some. We didn't completely find the guy yet.
No, we found like a keyword, I guess. Maybe that lets them not try and shoot us immediately.
Yeah. So it has been 3 days. They said, I mean, we went to the chapel. The chapel didn't tell us where else to go, though. They said a Tom, but that's not on the list here.
No. My thought is, like, a Tom will let us actually talk with him, whereas the Volpez will, or Volpes? The detective will be able to tell us like where the person is at. I think we might have had to do both regardless.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to Mr. Volpez.
Monsieur Lopez, you've managed to dig up some information, I trust.
If he says no, I'm gonna be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
The ... is telling. Oh boy.
There is good news and there's bad news.
Oh well, how do we wanna
I
go about
personally a
that?
bad news first because I can manage, but it is whatever you're comfortable with.
Let's do the bad news first.
Hit me with the bad news first. The croc monsieur refuses to speak to anyone who does not know a secret password.
But we know your password, haha.
We do, in fact, know the password. And I'm afraid I was unable to procure that particular password. I see. So that's a problem. What is the good news? If you want to meet the croc monsieur anyway, I learned that he lurks around the Rue de Marmosets on Friday evenings.
It's Sunday.
Uh-huh. Kinda wish we had gone to him first, and then did the inventor thing afterward.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it. We'll get there. It's
Maybe
only
that's a good thing to
number
pick up the
2.
next episode with.
Yeah.
So we can go do, but I mean, we got a bunch of other stuff that we can do until Friday.
Oh, the Rue de
Marmosets.
Rue des Marmosets? Oh, the Monkey Road by Notre Dame. That's easy to get to.
I apologize that I could not be of more help. Give us a refund?
Yeah, right?
It's no problem at all, monsieur. You've given us a fantastic lead.
Yeah, like if we went to the thingy first, we would have had the password then. I mean, I don't think we still would. I don't know how. I don't think we would have been able to give the guy the password.
I mean, again, we're still doing fine.
Yeah.
Rue de Marmosets on Friday. I'll be there.
And I think we know what the password is.
We
Falcon.
do?
Come on, Falcon. Don't be a bird brain.
I shan't delay you any longer. I'm sure you have a lot of investigative work to do. That we do. Thanks for all the help, Monsieur Volpez. Oh, well, it's Thursday.
Oh. I thought it was Sunday.
Hey, that's all right. I guess this means we have a free space. Where do we go?
Let's think of a place that's probably potentially useful.
Maybe the library?
I guess the library would come into use about reading about previous revolutions or something, maybe.
Maybe. Or we can ask them for more context around the Bible first. I don't think the Chocolate Emporium's going to help us too much.
No. Unless we're like, ask the elephant guy, do you remember a guy named this? Did he come in here for chocolate? Which probably wouldn't help. Baron Rugwell. I wonder if he's still in jail. The Louvre. Yeah, I mean, I'll go on your suggestion. Let's go to the library.
Sure.
Time to hit the books, am I right? If you're looking for croque monsieur recipes, I guess that would be in the cooking section.
We aren't here for recipes, Sparrowson. The librarian fellow seems pretty intelligent. If there's something we've overlooked, he would know. Got the name. The name is killing me.
Nathan.
Yep.
You didn't forget. You didn't want to say the pun.
Nope. No, I did forget. I did forget. I forgot what this guy's name was, and my brain probably is like, you need to not remember this. I think this might have been me.
You've been reading a lot. I can read it if you so
Sure.
desire.
Yeah, go for it.
Would you mind lowering your voices? You are disturbing me during my daily crossword.
Yep, this guy.
I should have known. It's the two harlequins.
Oop. It's good to see you too, monsieur. We have questions.
Of course you do. Fine. Let's get this over with so I can get back to my puzzle.
You know of an uprising? What can you tell us about an uprising?
An uprising? Would you care to be more specific? A Paris uprising. You two cannot be serious. You want me to talk about every rebellion, revolution, and revolt that Paris has ever been through?
They're about to go through another
We
one
would be
very
here all
soon.
night. What about an uprising that hasn't happened yet? A future uprising. I've read the newspapers, messieurs. The government tries to strangle the media, but the truth shines through the gaps of censorship. The citizens' contempt for our current leaders is blatant. A future revolt is a very real possibility. That's all I know.
I see. Let's try asking something else. He's gonna say the sandwich? Have you ever heard
Yeah,
of the croque monsieur?
The sandwich?
I was not
Of
wrong!
course I've heard of it.
No, I mean a person with that name. Maybe.
No, that doesn't ring any bells. I'm familiar with the Earl of Sandwich, if that is any help.
Delicious. Delicious shop.
Wait, you can become an Earl of Food now? I'm in the wrong profession.
Never mind. We'll try something else.
There is
Well,
nothing else.
it is what it is. That's all. Clearly, this is wild. I think that means that, like, we got all the right places the first try. Clearly, we're barking up the wrong tree. Thank you for your time anyway, monsieur.
I bid you good day.
I said good day, sir.
Friday.
I have a feeling this is probably a great place to call it.
But we're getting to the good part.
I mean, I'm happy to continue, but I have a feeling that if we continue, we're going to be continuing for a long time.
This is true. All right. I will take your word for it.
All right. So, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Midi, for joining me on the CDN. We will be back probably the week of the 21st, right? That seems right.
I would like to say so.
Yes. Next week, is Midi's birthday. So if you aren't already, please go follow Midi and say happy birthday when it's her birthday.
Yes, I do want to do some sort of birthday stream. It probably won't actually be on my birthday because I'm going to be busy, but I haven't planned anything.
You should think about that.
I know. I've had so much to think about lately, so I haven't considered how I want to celebrate online.
Yes. When is your next scheduled stream? Do you have one?
No.
Okay. So your next scheduled stream is Saturday the 21st.
Essentially, yes.
Yes.
If I feel up to it, I might stream either tomorrow or sometime during the week. I have some art I want to work on, so I do want to share that process, but we just don't know.
Awesome. I might do a smaller stream, maybe a longer stream tomorrow. I really want to play the new Astrobot game. They're my little cousins. I got to support my little cousins. It's really wild how much my design and their design look like one another. Also, I really love that their previous games, both the VR game and the one that comes with the PS5, was fantastic. I'm very excited to check that out. So I think I might share with you all my first few hours into Astrobot, like I did with Elden Ring and some other stuff. Tuesday will likely be another Lies of P stream. Wednesday will probably be over on Brit's channel, depending on how she's feeling, for more Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. Same on Friday. I guess Saturday I might also do Eliza P stream. And then Sunday, I am going to be over on Lamari Fairchild's channel. She is hosting like a podcast / talk show stream. So I am excited to guest appear on that. I think that's the whole week. I'll have a schedule up tomorrow once I figure that stuff out for sure. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, Robot Spacer, that's nothing. October. Oh boy. October is coming, folks.
Silver's got his work cut out for him.
I'm excited. This is fun. That will also be fun. I just need to make sure I don't blow up my voice. So, I thank you all so much for joining us. Sorry about the weird middle delay if you're watching this live. If you're watching the VOD, you don't have any idea what we're talking about. Other than that, if you are watching live, stick around and we will raid someone rad. If you're watching the VOD, please feel free to check something else out on the channel. I'm going to switch over to a different scene here. And other than that, stay safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!
Yep. Bye.